Good evening, guys. All right, we'll just do a couple of examples from lesson 33 in case you're struggling with your homework. So I'm going to share my screen and do some practice problems. All right, so on maybe lesson 33B, we'll do one like number 3. So you were given 95 in base 10, and we want to know what it would be in base 7. Okay, so remember, the second types of examples that we did, we're going to say how many, it might be 3 digits long, it may not be. 7 to the 0, 7 to the first power, 7 to the second power. This is 1, 7 to the 1 is 7, and this is 49. So how many 49s are in 95? So we start by dividing 95 by 49. Well, if there were 2 of them, it would be 98. So it's a little too low to be 2. So 1 times 49 is 49. We subtract, make that 15. 15 minus 9 is 6, and 8 minus 4 is 4. So if we had gotten bigger than 49, we would have known we could have taken another one out. We got 46. So our remainder is 46, but we know that we can put 1 in that 49 place value spot. So now we take our remainder of 46 and we say how many 7s can come out of that? Well, 7 times 7 is 49. That's really close, so it's probably 6. 6 times 7 is 42. We subtract and we get 4, so it's a remainder 4. We know that a 6 goes here. We would take that 4 and then divide it by this place value, which is 1, but we know that that is just 4. So we can put the last number here. So our answer is 164 in base 7. Work off of 33B again, and maybe do one from the back. So let's go ahead and do number 12. It's one of the biggest ones. We have 3B4, and this is base 20. What is that in base 10? So we got to think of, this is base 20. What is that first place value? It is the 20 to the 0, or the 1 spot. The second one is 20 to the first, or 20. And this third spot is 20 squared, or 400. So the book does it in this order, going from left to right. So we'll try it that way this time, just to make it a little different. So 3 is our number, our digit, and then we multiply by the place value of 400. Or you could go ahead and say 20 squared, but we already figured that one out. Then we're going to add the next one, B. So remember, we have 9, and then A, and then B. So A would be 10, and B would be 11. So 11 times 20 to the first power plus 4 times 20 to the 0 power, which is 1. So 3 times 4 is 12 with 2 zeros. 20 times 11 is 220. And 4 times 1 is 4. So then we add these up. I'll put them over here just so we can add them all up together. And we have 1,424 in base 10. So those are 2 more examples from your homework. Nobody's on to check. I think there's anything too hard. Let's do number 16 on 33D. So you get a little bonus one, because I remember something like this on a previous homework and it was a little difficult. So 33D, number 16. It says solve for B. And we have A over B equals C over D. So if we want to solve for B, we just need to start kind of undoing this equation. There's two ways to do it. We can think of this as a cross multiplying one. In previous things, when we have two fractions equal to each other, we can cross multiply to get some answers. So we can start with that. If we cross multiply, we have AD is equal to C times B. Now to get B by itself, we're just going to divide by C. So B by itself is equal to AD over C. If it didn't quite look like cross multiplying to you, another way to do it would be we have to get B in the numerator, even though that's what we're trying to solve for. So we would multiply both sides by B, and we would have A is equal to CB over D. And now I'm going to get D out of the numerator, or out of the denominator, because I want to get B all by itself. So I'm going to multiply both sides by D, and I would have AD is equal to CB. And really, that's all we did. It was cross multiplying here. And then if I want B by itself, I divide both sides by C, and I would have AD over C is equal to B. So even though we don't have numbers, we still do our algebra the same way. All right, guys. I guess that's it for this evening. If you have any more questions, always feel free to email me, and I will help you guys out. I hope you have a good week.